y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be cleaning the 3 main spaces that seem to take the hardest hit in my house. That's my bedroom, living room, and kitchen. I have 4 older kids and they are all in and out of my room every single day. And if you thought you gained some privacy when your kids get older, you don't. You just do not. Or at least in my house, we don't. I usually try to wash my bedding once a week, but it's been like a month since I've done this, which is so bad. My husband's been sick recently and off work for a few days, and so he spent a lot of time in here. So I'm just going to freshen up this entire room. But if you are new here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I post once a week and have some really fun holiday videos coming soon. Also, stick around until the end of this video for a super affordable and easy crock pot recipe.
You see through your impatient, let the stars align. The way you've been staring at me wakes me up like the sun. I don't wanna cut you off, but I know this is such a rush. The way you move is so free, put your body next to me. I don't wanna cut you off.
The tubing and attachments you see on my bed go to my husband's sleep apnea machine, aka nose hose. Since he's been sick, I just wanted to wash them and make sure to get rid of any lingering germs that are still in there. I just get nervous every once in a while because this stuff is just all attached to his face. So just wanted to make sure that that was completely cleared out. And then just in a minute here, you're going to see me jump to my mattress, which I should not have done. It actually scared me more than I thought it would. I have a huge fear of heights, and the idea of falling is just no. Like roller coasters, big fat NO for me, because the feeling I get in my stomach from a free fall is absolutely horrible. So I'm not really sure what possessed me to do this. Next, I'm going to start working underneath my bed. It's not something that I've really ever touched, and I know you really can't see me here. So I'm using a broom to try to push everything over to the other side. I have a little robot vacuum that gets stuck under here every single time I run it in my room, and then it's just really difficult to actually get it back out from under my bed. So as you can see, there are a bunch of sandals, socks, and empty water bottles. I don't know why we live like this.
Sweet, I feel alive, it's so hard to breathe. Will it be over if you got what you need? See now, ooh la 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 la. See now, ooh la 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 la. You do you and I'll do me. Oh, you do me and I'll do you. Now, ooh la 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 la. I see that you see me, that you need me, not to waste your time. I see that you see
After I'm done vacuuming my room, I am going to get my Tenco set up. Absolutely love this machine. If you have not heard of a Tenco yet, it is a vacuum and mop combo. So it vacuums everything up, and then when you pull it back, it mops the floor. It's so easy to use. It's so easy to clean. I think I've been using it now for about 4 or 5 months. I don't know. It was a birthday gift, and my birthday is in July. And I know that's a really weird birthday gift. My husband gave it to me, but I begged for this thing. And it is a little expensive, but there are other versions of this. I think there's a Tenco 1, 2, that are so much cheaper, and I have heard work just as great. So I will link the one I have, and then I will also link a couple of cheaper alternatives. But you guys, this thing is absolutely brilliant. It saves me so much time.
Reel me in to get it going, open me up. Sweet talking like you mean it, but you're making it so complicated. I fucking hate it. Every time I get too close, you push me away. Don't wanna stick, telling me you don't want any obligations.
It is early evening at this point, and so I'm just going to put this bed together so we don't have to worry about this later. I have been horrible in the past at remembering this. I do actually have a second set, but my daughter is using some of that right now in her room. So for now, I am just using this, and I had to wait for this to finish throughout the day. So I'm going to finish this up, and then that will be it for this day, and then we will move on to the next day to finish the other 2 rooms.
And how you hate them. Don't call me just cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly. No, maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. You're making me sleepless. Yeah. I keep losing in this game of playing pretend. I don't wanna be a 4 a.m. I'm suffocating just by waiting on you. So don't call me just cause you're lonely.
If you have been with me here for very long, you've probably heard me say I absolutely hate cleaning my kitchen. And the reason for that is that I can scrub this entire space down and make it look absolutely beautiful. And then in just a few hours at the next mealtime, it looks the same. And it's so frustrating. It's like absolute insanity. But now that I've been doing YouTube for just a little while, I have started to not hate this space so much because it's just easy to film in here, and it has the best lighting in my house. Lately, I have started really dreading cleaning my master bathroom because it's so small. So it's really hard to get the camera in areas where you guys can see, but also in a space where it's not in my way or that I don't hit it when I'm just simply moving. So I'm going to edit all of that and say I don't hate really cleaning my kitchen anymore as much as I hate cleaning the bathroom. So I've asked this before, but I always love to hear everyone else's thoughts. But what is your least favorite room in your house to clean?
You know you're killing me slowly. No, maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. Maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me. Maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much and every single thought is making me give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless, you're making me sleepless. Maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much and every single thought is making me give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me
In my kitchen today, I'm going to be using the Jaws disinfectant cleaner and also the granite cleaner, and you'll see me refill this bottle here in just a minute. If you have not heard of Jaws before, it stands for Just Add Water System. So you just buy all of the bottles and you will keep those, and then all you have to do going forward is just buy the little refill pods. And so you just fill it up to the water line and then you put your pod in, and then once you put the little nozzle in, it releases the cleaning solution down in the bottom. And this stuff lasts me forever. And so when I purchased everything, it came with the bottles and then a 2-pack of every single one of the cleaners. And that was a year ago. And I think I'm actually down to my last pods, but it did not cost much. I think it was only like $30 for like 7 bottles and then 2 cleaning pods per bottle. So it was a great deal. If you compare how much you spend on everything else, it really is such a good deal. So for the disinfectant cleaner, you need to spray it down and then let it sit for about 10 minutes for it to actually do its job. So if you saw it there, I sprayed my little dish dispenser and then also our hand soap. And I'm going to let that sit for just a few minutes and then I will wash those off. But I'm also going to use their granite cleaner. It's so good. It leaves 0 residue or streaks on your granite if that's something you have an issue with. So I definitely recommend them. I'm not being sponsored. I just love them. And I will also link them down below too.
Let's get some sun, baby, it's time to go. All we need to put on is the radio. I can feel the heat is rising, and that beat is hypnotizing. Oh, no, we run the show. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine, shine a little tonight. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit when we go for more. We can shine, shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Shine a little
In my last video, I shared our huge grocery haul and also our month menu, and I'm so thankful that the only things we've really run out of are eggs, milk, and creamer. So I'm restocking our eggs now, but with everything that I purchased only running out of just those couple of things, I consider that a huge win. I'm currently working on my November menu and you guys will see that here soon. But I don't know, I've been rethinking some things, but I'm not sure I'm going to do a whole month at a time. Next time, I think I'm just going to do 2 weeks. And then see how that goes. I don't feel like we wasted anything, but I also feel like we just really struggled with space. And even though we have 2 refrigerators, it just seemed like we were really struggling. Also, just a side note, my husband laughs at me when I say the word eggs because he says I say it wrong. So I'm curious to know if you guys think I say eggs wrong. He says I pronounce it as if it's spelled A-Y-G, egg, versus what it's supposed to sound like, E-G-G, which I guess he's trying to say. Apparently it's supposed to be pronounced egg, and that just does not flow right for me. So I'm going to continue saying egg. I live in the South. It's just going to be the way we pronounce it. Now that my kitchen is nice and clean, I figured I would just get it dirty again and get started on my crock-pot meal. This is called crock-pot lasagna, and I used to make this all the time, but I think I just forgot about it. So we're going to bring this one back. I used to make this when we lived in Chicago. It was the perfect dish on those really cold winter nights. So the first thing I'm doing is chopping up my onion. I would normally prefer a yellow onion, but I only had a red one on hand, but that's totally okay. And then I'm also going to put about 1.5 spoons of minced garlic, and I'm going to saute that up. And then I will add the ground beef in and brown that before putting everything into the crock pot. Once you're done cooking your hamburger meat, you are going to drain out all of the grease, and then you're going to add this to your crock pot. And then I put a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes and a small can of tomato paste, and then realized that I completely forgot my tomato sauce. So don't be like me. Get your tomato sauce ahead of time. So I had to stop and run to the store, and I just grabbed 3 cans of tomato sauce. It was very cheap. I think they were only $1 a can. You can use absolutely anything you want. My favorite is Rayo's, but I feel like these cans just go so much farther. So once you add all of that together, you're just going to set this on low for 6 hours and let it simmer. And then I come back in and chop up some fresh spinach and add that. And then I will come back in a little while and add my pasta and my cheese. But everything that I'm using for this recipe today was at $20, and it fed my family of 6. That is including 3 teenagers and 1 adult son and a very hungry husband. And it also provided a huge amount of leftovers. So if you are looking to feed a bunch of people, or if you have a party coming up and you need to bring like a potluck dish, this one is perfect.
When you were leaving, I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone, I hate this party and I don't know anyone. We get drunk and we fight, but I forgive you, although you drive me crazy, I want you to stay here.
Finally, moving over into my kitchen, my older boys helped me flip this couch. We decided to do this because we could not find our sound remote for our sound bar, and it was driving us nuts. We did find it, but I noticed all of this dog hair and some wrappers. It just always looks like this. So while the couch was upside down, I decided to clean this space, and then we also went over to the other side of the couch, and that area was so much worse, but it felt so good to be able to get back here because I don't normally have the ability to do that.
You'll be the death of me, still your medicine. Yeah, I need it, you light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you, I'm weak for you. Yeah, you, yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you, yeah, you. Now we're back where it started. You say you're sorry, so we forget about it. Simple as that, but I don't know where my heart is. Still all that I want is you. Yeah, you. You'll be the death of me, still your medicine. Yeah, I need it, you light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you, I'm weak for you. Yeah, you, yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you, yeah, you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? You'll be the death of me, still you're my medicine. Yeah, I need it, you light a fire just to put me out again. Yeah, I need it. Weak for you. Yeah, you, yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you, yeah, you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Weak for you, I'm weak for you. Weak for you, I'm weak for you.
We bought this sectional, I think, last spring, and when I bought it, I said I was going to do a leather conditioner on this at least once a month. That has not happened. I got the 2 leather cleaners from the furniture store for free, and I think we get a lifetime supply of it, but I have not utilized that once. I haven't had to go replace it because you guys haven't been cleaning my couch. So I'm doing that now, especially with these over here by the window. They collect a bunch of dust, and then our blonde dog hair is everywhere. So I'm just going to wipe these down now, but it really needed it. I'm using a paper towel just so I could see how much it was pulling up. And I wish I would have showed you guys. That would have been cool quality filming, but I didn't do it. But I promise you the paper towel was dirty.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you?
Another thing that I don't clean very often in my living room is this giant TV, and it's because I would have to pull out the stepladder in order to reach it. So I'm cleaning it in sections here because I can't get to all of it all at once. I'm using this Sprayway glass cleaner. It leaves the best streak-free shine, and I don't know why anyone was touching our TV, but I was seeing a bunch of handprints and smudges.
Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me?
I am posting this the day before Halloween. Today is actually my husband's birthday. Happy birthday, Alex. And tomorrow for Halloween, we are just going to be handing out some candy. We always purchase pizza, and my kids just kind of hang out with their friends. No one really trick or treats anymore because they're all older. So Halloween looks very, very different for us now, but we really do enjoy just sitting out and handing out candy and seeing everyone else's costumes. It's just so much more relaxing than having to follow your kids throughout an entire neighborhood. So I'm just curious what everyone else does. Do you have any traditions if you celebrate Halloween? Now that my living room is nice and cozy, I'm going to go finish up the rest of this recipe. I just need to add some mozzarella, and then I'm going to stir this up and let it melt. It really doesn't take much time after this. Also, you can use bow tie pasta like I did, or you can also just use any other pasta you want. Another option that I saw on Pinterest is just to take actual lasagna noodle and just break it up, but we really like the bow tie pasta, and it all just tastes like lasagna no matter what. So I'm going to make this bowl and I'm going to start a movie, and I'm curious to know who has seen Hocus Pocus 2 this year. So Hocus Pocus 1 came out when I was a kid. I can't even remember, like 7 or 8. I don't know if that ages me, but I saw it in the theater and I loved it. And I did like the second one, but obviously the first one is so much more special to me. So if you've seen it, did you like it, or have you not even watched it yet, or do you not plan to at all? But either way, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next week.